What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades. Well, guys, I'm going to shoot a very short video here and show off something that I got today for absolutely free. And all I had to do was work for 8 hours to get it. As many of you know, I've recently started a new job, and I am working for a company that manufactures doors. We do solid core doors for homes and for industrial and for business use, and we use multiple different materials, and there's quite a bit of hardwoods that go into these doors. And I'm going to tell you guys, I see literally thousands of feet of figured maple every day going into these doors. And you know what? I thought this wood was rare, and that's the reason it was so expensive. But I see so much of it, and it is heartbreaking to see it go into these doors. But I got a piece of wood today, and this is a scrap piece of wood. A scrap piece of wood, guys, that was going to be thrown into a hopper and recycled. And this is a 2 foot long by 1.5 inch wide by, I don't even know, it's 3/8 of an inch, approaching 1/2 an inch thick. And this is rough cut. It's fairly smooth on one side, and the other side is sort of rough cut. And I'm going to try to get this under this light, and I'm getting a lot of glare, guys, because I just put some oil on this. And this wood is rough cut, okay? And I want you to take a very close look at this, and I'm going to try. This is some of the most heavily figured flame maple. Look at how tight on this cross section, how tight the flame maple is on this. All right, guys, the entire 2 foot length of this board is just incredibly figured. I mean, just look at that, guys, across that wood. It is incredibly figured. And oh man, this was gonna go in the trash, into wood recycling, guys. And I see so much of this every day. It's just really heartbreaking, guys. It really is. I wish I could grab every bit of it. There was a piece of quilted maple that is on what's called a stile. It is a side rail on a door frame. And it was so heavily quilted that I just, every time I walked by it, I was looking at it. And somebody on day shift put it on a door, and I never did get to really look at it real close. But I found this piece of wood today, and I got to bring this home. One of sort of the fringe benefits of this job. And it's got some interesting graining on it also. Now, this is, like I say, it's 24 inches long by 1.5 inches, heavy, wide, 3/8 of an inch thick, heavy. And I think, guys, what I am going to use this for is, if I can ever get to making knives, get caught up on my bills and get my grinder fixed, I am going to cut handle scales from this, and I'm going to make myself a set of forged steak knives, smooth edge steak knives. And I am going to split this down the center to 2 3/4 inch wide pieces. So I'll have it basically, it won't be truly book matched, but it'll be close. And then I'll use some sort of, I don't know what sort of pen material I'll use. Brass or something that I can patina, and I'm gonna do them forged, guys. Look at that action in that flame, guys. That is so awesome. This piece of wood is so heavily figured. It is so heavily figured. But I'm going to do some forged steak knives. I'm going to leave the forged scale on the knives and just clean grind the primary grind and edge. to give them a rustic look, and I'll put these scales on it. I'll finish these up to like 2,000 grit by hand, and then I'll tung oil them or something to seal them. And oh my God, that is going to be so freaking beautiful, guys. So anyway, it's not a knife, but it's going to go in a knife eventually if I ever can get anything going with my knife making, which is coming as soon as we can get this job straightened out. The job, for those of you that keep asking me about the job, I'm going to tell you what's up. I had to start this job as a temp. The pay is abysmal. I have lost like $6 an hour under my previous pay scale when I was in management at my last job. But you've got to get your foot in the door. And this week, I had a position offered to me I will be able to move into as a full-time position after 90 days. It is going to bump me up 3 levels on pay scale. So that starting pay, which will be pretty decent for my area, will be in excess of about $14 an hour. Like I say, very good for East Tennessee. And I can easily live on that and get everything together as far as what I need to do what I've got to do in life, which is keep the electricity on, keep some food in my belly, make the car payment, and get my grinder fixed, buy some material, and do something with this spectacular, my God, guys, I hope that's coming across on the camera. It is spectacular, guys, spectacular. So anyway, we'll cut this off short. I don't want to brag about my wood too much. Well, yeah, I do. Look at my wood. My wood is so exciting. Don't let your women watch this if you don't want to lose them to my wood, okay? That's just a warning, guys. Don't let your women watch my wood. Anyway, so everything is going pretty decent, guys. I want to thank everybody that has been asking how my job's going, asking how I'm doing. This is really very much a family atmosphere in the sense that I feel like my viewers and subs are part of my family. You guys have been just really, really instrumental in me staying sane for the last year, guys. Thank you very much for being part of the Baz on Blades family. And that's what you are to me, is family. So as always, thank you very much for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you again.